Welcome to our video. I'm really glad you could join me today. I want to answer the question, what is second degree sexual assault in Canada? Well, first of all, second degree is not a term many people use. The real term is what is a level 2 sexual assault. And in answering that question, I necessarily have to review what's level 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to do that and go through the penalties. So level 1 sexual assault is a sexual touch that is touching up to a rape, for example, where there's no actual physical injuries or they're very minor injuries. Obviously, there's always psychological injuries, for example, a rape or any sexual assault. I'm not trying to minimize it, but that's called level 1. So we're ascribing levels to it. It's kind of on a spectrum from level 1 to very serious, inordinately serious at level 3. So the maximum jail term, if the Crown elects my indictment for a level 1 sexual assault, such as a date rape or stranger rape with minimal or no injuries, is 10 years in jail. That's important to know. So it's still a very serious offense, but that spectrum can encompass a more minor offense, just as a man, unfortunately, grabbing a woman's buttocks at a bar or touching her breast, which is on the lesser end of the scale, right up to date rape or stranger rape situations. That's level 1. Level 2 is sexual assault causing bodily harm, for example. So in the course of the sexual assault, the person caused significant bruising or a broken arm or whatever, any level of bodily harm. So that's a very serious offense. Also, when the sexual assault, when there's death threats or threats to a third party, that's also considered a level 2. So sexual assault with a weapon, sexual assault causing bodily harm, sexual assault where there's threats to death to either you or a third party. Very serious offense. And you're facing, if the Crown elects by indictment, a 14-year jail term, up to 14 years. That's considered very serious. Obviously, a date rape situation is very serious too. You could be facing 3.5, 4 years. The ranges are moving up all the time in Canada. The range used to be 2 to 3 years for a quote unquote garden variety date rape, which is a very serious offense where there's no bodily harm. Now, level 3 is the most serious sexual assault offense, punishable by a life sentence. It's a straight indictable offense. And you could be facing a life sentence. And what that is where during the course of a sexual assault, you wound, maim, endanger the life or disfigure the person, endangering the life. So for example, during a violent sexual assault, the person winds up in intensive care, pretty serious stuff, or is cut or wounded or maimed or disfigured in some way. That's a life sentence, and believe me, the judge is going to throw away the book on a person like that. They might not get the life sentence, but they're going to get a lot of years in jail. So that's how we tend to call it in Canada. I mean, the levels are really terms that, not a lot of people have used those terms. Police officers will. We categorize it. Statistics Canada use it. Criminal lawyers might use it. We don't hear it much in court, though. But a lot of people seem to Google and ask, it's kind of U.S. terms, first, second, and third degree. So that's why I phrased the initial question as what is second degree sexual assault. So there you have it. There you have the 3 levels and what people are facing. But any sexual assault obviously is a very, very serious offense, whether it's the most minor charge up to the most serious aggravated sexual assault. Thank you for watching our video. We are absolutely committed to bringing you the best possible criminal and DUI educational videos. If you found this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you've been charged with a criminal offense in Ontario and require our services, please click on the link in the description below.